Hello. I'm gonna give it a minute for people to jump on. Oh, you can see who's watching now? Just gonna give it one more minute before I jump in. Hey, love. Where's my dang thing? Oh, there it is. Can y'all hear me okay? Let me make sure my volume's up. Okay, good. Because my volume on my phone was messed up and it was supposed to be fixed today, so I'm hoping it's fixed. I'm about to go ahead and start, and everyone else can just jump in. Where is this last week? I've got words. I've got, here it is. Okay, it's 9:06, so I'm going to go ahead and jump in, and if anyone jumps on, then cool. So, happy Monday. Hope everyone's weekend was good and you all had a good Easter. So, I'll start with the blog. That way it gives everyone a little time to jump on it because I'm just going over what was covered on the blog. Hey, Alicia. So, the blog covered basically what the Facebook algorithm is and a couple things to help it. And then the other stuff that I'm going to share is just some other things that you can do to kind of break the algorithm and get around what they're trying to do or block or whatever. So, anyways, so it says Facebook has said that the average user has access to more than 1,500 posts a day, but they only see 300. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. But they only see 300. The Facebook algorithm has many ways that Facebook uses to decide which posts should be among the 300 that gets shown in your tribe's newsfeed. So, basically, it's how Facebook distributes an overwhelming amount of content into an informative and relative chunk for each user. So, basically, the things that you're posting, the words that you're saying, the information that you're sharing, they go by that to filter it into certain people's newsfeed. So, that's why some posts you may have 0 likes on or 0 engagement, and then others you might have a ton. So, how to expand your reach on Facebook. So the Facebook algorithm is beyond complicated, but there's a few ways that you can improve your search. Like, we can't possibly know everything that Facebook's doing with the algorithm because it's constantly changing. It's constantly different. Hey guys. But these are the things that I've been studying and is really like I've been trying out, and it's really just made the difference. So, the two things I shared in the blog were share quality content. This is number one, because if you're not sharing quality content, then, you're wasting your time on Facebook. Sharing quality content is essential to not only being shown in your newsfeed, but having your content appear higher in newsfeed. So, like when you get on Facebook, who are your first few? It's probably the people that you follow. Or you have them under follow first or whatever. Then the next people are the people that Facebook has thrown into your newsfeed because of what they've posted. So share high quality content whenever possible. Be informative, so be the go-to person in whatever makes sense for your business and your brand. So something that maybe Bree does, a lot of branding stuff, maybe that's not something that I focus on. So I don't need to get on Facebook and post about all this branding stuff when that's Bree's job. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not going to show up in other people's news feeds about branding if that's not what I cover. So make sure that you're sharing stuff that's going to cover the stuff that your tribe needs. So if you're with health and wellness and you're sharing things like that, and then all of a sudden you share I don't know, the best burger places in whatever city and state, like the most unhealthy stuff. Like, it's kind of like opposites, and, you're kind of contradicting yourself, and you're not sharing informative stuff that your people want to know. Don't copy and paste or reuse content from ads or other pages. Because the more they're used, the more these posts will receive less organically shared attention. So this is huge for my team. We always talk about, like, if I post something, don't just copy and paste it. Change it up. Make sure it's different. Use different emojis. Use different words. Yeah, share what you want to be known for. Exactly. But the more that something, so say I post something right now, and then Bree copies it, and then Natalie copies it, and then Alicia does. Like, all these people copy it back and forth. Mine might have ton of engagement, but everyone else's might not, because it's already been posted so much. It's kind of like those, what are they called? The things where people post and it says, I don't know, like anything that just people copy and paste. Copy and paste if you're, if you believe in God or something like those things like that. The more that it's copy and pasted, this person might have 15 likes and this person, only one person seen it. So the more that it's shared, the more it looks like spam, and Facebook's going to block it. Don't be spammy. So avoid encouraging users to take a particular action when they view a post. So this can vary, because I've done a lot of things that say like this or comment here if you want to lose weight or something like that. But I don't do that every time, because the more that you're saying like this or comment on this, the more spammy it looks, because all you're trying to do is get a bunch of clicks and a bunch of likes. Don't like bait. So posts that ask users to like, comment, and share the post. So that's kind of one and the same. When looking for content to share, watch out for frequently circulated content. So photos and videos that have been uploaded to Facebook over and over and over. The more things are posted, the less organic they are, and the less they show up in newsfeed. So that's the same thing as earlier, but it's really, really important not to use the same pictures either. So, say I post a picture of this nail polish, and then 15,000 people post the same picture. The more that it was used, Facebook scans it, just like if you post a picture of, like if I post a picture of me and my husband, it automatically tags him in it, because it scans his face every time. And I'm sure you all know what I mean. Like, it automatically tags that person that's in your picture. I mean, you can take it off and stuff, but Facebook scans pictures too. So the more that it's used, the more it looks like spam. So that was all of the blog. So now I want to jump into the words that, this is on our freebie. So in the members only area, you can download this as a, posting monthly deals if everyone uses the same. Exactly, yes. That's very true, because, and the same thing with, if you're with Unique or It Works or whatever, if you all are posting the same dang status that everyone's posting, everybody's going to be like, okay, well, this person posted it, and that person posted it, and I've seen it 15 times, so I don't want to ask about it. It's annoying. You know what I mean? Yeah, we've learned that the hard way. But The freebie is words. It says these words written below are words that Facebook automatically flags as spammy, and then you become monitored and less people are likely to see it. So it's really, really hard because a lot of these words are like half my vocabulary. So I've had to change that. And this is a lot to do with business pages too, because this is a lot of like business words. So anyways, so these automatically get flagged as spammy, and Facebook's automatically going to be like watching your page to see what you're selling, because you know Facebook doesn't want you to sell anything on your personal page. They want you to have a business page. So they can block you from that. They can take down your Facebook at any time. So the words are discount, promotion, free, comment, buy, coupon, deal, download, follow, freebie, giveaway, install, offer, percent, promo, promotion, sale, sample, save, share, or shop. Those are words that are automatically going to get blocked on Facebook, or that Facebook is automatically going to start watching you about. These are words that people, or that Facebook automatically says they're spammy. And that's the words that everyone uses, so it's more like copy and paste too. So, I mean, how many words have you all used in this? I mean, we could play a game with that. I know I've used promotion, free, comment, buy, download, giveaway, all these words. We all use these. So, apparently, if you put them in like a word swag, so like a graphic, they won't be caught. That's how, exactly, Rachel, I am too. But apparently if you put them in a word swag, they won't be caught, or as quickly, because Facebook still scans pictures. But if you just post like a word swag that says 40% off my promotion sale, or something, like I'm just trying to put all these words in, then it won't be so bad, because Facebook can only scan so much at a time. So if it's in a picture, they're not so much going for that. So word swag or PicsArt, they can't scan those words and you'll be fine. But the only word, like, I wanted to give you all a list of words that Facebook liked and that you could share and get more attention, but the only one I could find was congratulations. So if you can post congratulations all day, every day, then I guess you'll be fine. Like, congratulations on your, trying to think of a word that's not on the list. I don't know. Congratulations, you're a winner. Congratulations on your engagement. Congratulations. I don't know. Start shouting people out for stuff, I guess. So that's a word that Facebook loves. And then another tip that I had on this part was, they say that when you do live videos, it says to keep them 2 to 5 minutes long, and you'll get more views and replays. Because I know, like, when I want to watch a video, or if I'm interested in something, I click on it, it says like 20 minutes. I'm like, oh, like if I'm not sitting down for personal development, or I just want to watch something real quick, I'm like, okay, I can't watch that, it's too long. So I know that probably blew your all's mind. It did mine, that's for sure. So then I looked up Facebook's core newsfeed values. So, basically it says that Facebook has codified the priorities and what they call a set of their core values. So they take account when adjusting the algorithm for newsfeed as laid out in a blog post. So, if you did live from your biz page, you can later target ads. Oh, I didn't know that. That's awesome. I don't know a whole lot about business pages because I don't really monetize mine. So anyways, on the core newsfeed values, so their top priority, number 1, is friends and family. So it says our top priority is, this is all quoted, our top priority is keeping you connected to the people, places, and things you want to be connected to. So starting with the people you're friends with on Facebook, that's why if it's from your friends, it's in your feed, period. You just have to scroll, basically. So I always see, like, Natalie's posts and Rachel's posts and Bree's posts, because these are the people that I'm constantly liking their posts, or, talking to, or looking on their pages, or whatever. So that's how it says, they're in that, that's one of the reasons that engagement is so huge for your business. If you're not commenting and liking people's stuff, people aren't going to show up in your newsfeed, and you're not showing up in theirs. I was actually playing around with it this week because I wanted to share it with this. But, what's her name? I think it was... I can't remember her name. Anyways, I was going down my newsfeed and liking stuff. So another thing that I learned is reactions are better. So if you can just love everything or haha or do any of those reactions besides the like, it definitely changes your newsfeed. So I wanted to try that out. So I was going through and I was liking all these posts. So I got to this girl's post and she had posted a picture of her daughter and she was super cute. So I loved the picture. For real, the next probably 5 posts were of this girl's daughter. I was like, holy crap. Like, you don't want to see the same thing over and over again. And it was different poses, it was different pictures, but all of them were in my whole newsfeed. It's the same way today. Because I did all this on yesterday when everybody was posting their family pictures and stuff for Easter and stuff. I was liking everything and commenting on everything. So this girl's post was like all in my newsfeed. Like I started to unfollow her. It was so bad. And it was nothing that she did. It was just because I loved her picture. Facebook threw her all in my timeline. So, like I said, if you're just liking a bunch of posts, make sure that you start loving some, like the people that you really want to see your post and you really want to see their posts, because the more interaction, the more that, you all are going to be seeing, vice versa. Your feed should inform. Yes. Yeah, that's what I was doing too. Happy Easter and like commenting on all their family pictures and stuff like that. So I was like, dude, my engagement better be all the way up this week. Your feed should inform. So people expect the stories in their feed to be meaningful to them. And we have learned over time that people value stories and they consider informative. So, any articles like mom blogs, excuse me, I got hiccups. Anything like, goodness, anything like pregnancy facts, pregnancy blogs, anything that's gonna be relatable to your tribe, like an article on apple cider vinegar and how it can help your body and your health or whatever, anything like that that's gonna inform people and things that they want to see. And super friending when you first add someone. I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? Y'all know I'm ADD. I'm really not, but I should be. Like, I've never been on medicine or anything. Never had that looked at. But, anyways, I lost track. So anything that you consider super, like, informative for other people and you think, okay, I'm gonna get a ton of views from this because I love this article, so I know my people will too. Your feed should entertain. We've also found that people enjoy... You're good. You know how I am. I'll get back at some point. We've also found that people enjoy their feeds as a source of entertainment. For some people, that's following a celebrity or athlete. For others, it's watching live videos and sharing funny photos with their friends. You do thyroid facts every Thursday. That's a good idea, Alicia. That's awesome. But yeah, I mean, and even like, doing, I don't know, like, okay, when Beyonce's, I forget, I don't buy her albums or nothing like that, so I forget what it was called. Lemonade, I don't know, was that the album or whatever? I don't remember. Anyways, but when her album came out about Lemonade and this video went viral and, I don't know, like, everyone was posting about Beyonce and with lemon emojis and stuff like that, so the more that people posted about it, the more, likes that people were getting about it. So, say, when Beyonce was pregnant, everybody was posting their pictures. So people were liking it or posting funny memes about it. Like, being, using your platform to entertain people, make them laugh, make them think about stuff. So that's super, super huge. Brie, I'm not sure if I've gone over super friending. Was that in my notes? I'm slacking. I don't know if I don't think I have this out on here. I know I was supposed to cover that, wasn't I? Lord. I don't get it too off topic. I've been on for like 20 minutes or 23 minutes now, or longer. Who knows? A platform for all ideas. Okay, I was wondering. I don't know if I was supposed to go over it or not. If not today, I can go over it whenever, or go back and talk about it. Our integrity depends on being inclusive of all perspectives and viewpoints. So, using the ranking to connect to people with stories and sources they find the most meaningful and engaging. So, it says we don't favor specific kinds of sources or ideas. So, all this is from Facebook. All this is quoted stuff. I'll message her. Okay. But basically, sharing your ideas, it says that they're not going to favor specific sources. Brie, you're just going to have to share it on here. Or you could message it to me and I can share it real quick. It don't matter. But Facebook says that they're open to any topic. So, like, I was watching a video that said that when you, like, they use the reactions to, okay, good. They use reactions to decide how you feel about things. So say somebody posted something about Trump or political views. If you put an angry face on it, they would know what your views are when it comes to political stuff. If you loved a picture of babies, Facebook thinks that you love babies and everything about kids and stuff like that. So, that's kind of how they use the reactions and stuff to base it off of, which I don't know if I agree with that completely, because someone could have said something about Trump that, maybe someone liked and they put an angry face because they just wanted to, then now they're going to think that they don't like Trump. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but that's how Facebook does it. So they use the reactions on stuff to, like, if you put, haha, you think something's funny, they're going to start sharing stuff. It is crazy. But they said that they use the reactions to really base that off of what they share in your newsfeed, too. So, where am I at? Authentic communication. So it says the feedback we've gotten tells us that authentic stories are the ones that resonate the most. That's why we work hard to understand what type of stories and posts people consider genuine, so we can show off more of them in their newsfeed. And we want to understand what kinds of stories people find misleading, sensational, and spammy to make sure you see those less. So basically, if I'm posting about It Works or something, they might say that because it's business, they might think it's spammy. So less people will see it. But if I get on Facebook and I share mine and DJ's story or my story or whatever, because it's authentic and it's genuine and it's my story, they're going to show, they're going to see that people consider that genuine and people are liking it and I get a lot more attention. Exactly. Yeah, and that's the main thing. And, another thing with that is, if you Google something, say you're Googling, I don't know, this nail polish. Say you Google China glaze, whatever. It's going to start popping in your newsfeed. You're going to be scrolling and you're going to see stuff about China glaze nail polish. It's crazy how they do it. Or like if you looked up a hotel in Atlanta, it's going to show that Atlanta ad in your newsfeed again. Or Expedia or whatever. It's going to show that in your newsfeed so that you don't forget about it. It's crazy how they run ads that way, but it shares through. Okay, so if I'm looking up hotels, I'm their tribe. So they're going to keep showing that in my newsfeed until I buy from them or until I book it or do whatever because I'm their tribe. And they got to share informative information. Huh. Well, that's awesome. So you can run ads to anyone that's been on your website. That's crazy. And yeah, I know, Nina, that was, when I first seen it, I was like, dude, DJ, look at this. I just looked this up, and now it's on my Facebook. It's just crazy how they do that. So it says, you control your experience. Ultimately, you know what's most meaningful to you, and that's why we've developed control so you can customize what you see. We take your actions as feedback to help us better understand what content is important to you. So that's crazy. I did not know that. I need to do that. But that's, that's another way of, you planted the seed, they ended up on your website, or they subscribed, or whatever, and now that's a form of your follow-up. You're staying in their newsfeed. Oh, they might see it today, and then they see it tomorrow. That's 2 follow-ups. You know what I mean? Like, the more that you're exposing people to it, the more that they're going to want to do it. So that's really, really awesome. But like I was saying, you control your experience. What you like. I know, right? It is kind of creepy, but then again, I guess they're just taking care of the tribe. They're trying to make some sales. I do need to do your Facebook ads course. I've never, ever, I think I've paid for 1 Facebook ad before, and that's it. I've never, I didn't get anything from it because I didn't know what I was doing, so I've never done it again. But like I was saying about, you control your experience. So when you're liking stuff, when you're commenting stuff, when you're liking business pages, that's what's going to come up. What you are picking is coming up in your newsfeed. Another thing that I learned recently that I really, really liked is, I try to clear my newsfeed a lot of things that I don't really care about or just in my way. So, I think it's just business-like pages or ads or something, but when you see an ad from, I know one's called DeLorean, and he shares a bunch of memes and stuff, you can click on it and say, hide from timeline permanently or something like that. So you'll never see a post from him again on your timeline. So I thought that was really cool. That way my timeline's not super crowded and tons of ads and stuff like that. So basically that was all that I had. I was just going to go into, like I was saying, hiding ads on your Facebook, things that you don't want to see. You can hide stuff permanently from people. Another thing that I did want to share is an issue that we had in the beginning with our business because we didn't know then. So, okay, say we do a like ladder or something, and we all drop our business pages, and 15 of us are with It Works. And we all like each other's It Works pages. Okay, so say Bree's with It Works. So I like Bree's It Works page. She shares an ad, and it shares with my entire newsfeed, my entire friends list, because I like her page. And that's what her ad expands to. So it expands to the people that like her page plus their people. So we had an issue with that because all these people were seeing all these other It Works ads. And they were, not necessarily taking our people, but all of our people could see everybody with It Works. You know what I mean? So be careful about that. I don't want to say don't just not like people's stuff. But with other companies, that's good to know too. But if you're liking all these unique people's pages, all their ads are going to show up in your friends lists. So, I just want you all to be super careful about that because I didn't know that. All my people were seeing all these ads from other It Works people, and I want to be their It Works person. So just make sure that you're super, super careful about that. Yeah, Natalie, it was pretty bad. We did it. It was back when, Tara was with us and stuff. We liked all kinds of It Works pages because back then we didn't really go to other people's pages to look at their posts or nothing like that. We used their business pages. Back when we didn't know what the crap we were doing and we were being extra spammy and posting and copy and pasting and doing all kinds of crap that we weren't supposed to be doing. We would go to people's business pages and take all their posts. It was horrible, y'all. I don't know how I even signed customers back then. It's crazy. But all of that is basically exactly. And I have another announcement I'm going to announce in just a minute. But all of that is basically ways that you can break your Facebook algorithm. Ways that you can hack it and do things differently and get more engagement and, think about the things that you post before you post them. All weekend, I think I posted maybe one post about It Works, but I took a weekend and I kind of unplugged, so I just posted family stuff and this and that, so my engagement is up. And so every now and then I play around with that too. But if you all have any questions about all that, let me know. You can drop them right here and I can answer them or whatever. So the next announcement that we have is we're going to do a Facebook I'm trying to think of what to call it. It's called like a Facebook group pod or whatever. So I don't know if you've seen them, but people will get added into a group message on Instagram. This is kind of where it started. And every day somebody would, well, it's not so organized. Ours is going to be more organized, but people would take a post or put their post in there and say, can you go like and share? Sorry, I have the hiccups, y'all. Go like and comment and stuff on my post, so it builds engagement. So we're going to do the same thing with Facebook, but it's going to be only once a day, and we just go show love on the post or whatever. But we're going to do it with certain tribes too. So if your tribe's called pods, yeah, that's what I thought. But it's going to be a Facebook group pod. So it's not going to be like me and Natalie in one, or me and Alicia in one, or any It Works people in one. It's going to be like separated into tribes. So like if mine and Bree's tribe is the same, if Rachel's is the same as ours, all of us are going to be in one, and we can start liking and commenting on each other's posts to be able to be seen in other people's news feeds and to get our interaction up. So, if you all want to be a part of that, let us know. We're going to post about it some more and get that started. But that's going to be really, really good for your engagement and getting in people's news feeds and all that. It's going to be fun. So, Nina's trying to get back here. I can hear him. DJ yelling now. But if you all have any questions, let me know. Stay tuned. Make sure you are in the members area only, the members area part on the blog, and you're subscribed. Okay. You'll do the post tomorrow. Okay, good. That way you can get our freebies. Tons of info. Next week I'll be covering breaking the Instagram algorithm. So, thank you. I'm glad it helped. And then, we always go back and cover these things, a little more in depth and stuff eventually. So, anyways, if you all have any questions, let me know. Comment here, message me, do whatever. And I hope you all have a good Monday night. Make sure that you all have your goals wrote out and you're prepared for the week and you're pumped up, and do whatever it takes to get excited to crush your goals this week. If I saw this on. I'm guessing so. You should be a members only area person. I don't know. Bree can probably tell you for sure. But, alright, y'all. Good night.